summary today, the administration is following back with City Council's recommendations to look at a citywide organics program, as we were seeing that 58% of what's in black carts today actually could be composted. And so our recommendation on Monday in our report is that we move forward with a program that introduces a new green cart for every property that allows people to throw both food and yard waste in together. That makes it easy for residents and increases the probability of people adopting the program and participating in the program. We're also recommending that in order to increase diversion in the community, we learned from centers in Canada and the United States that when they've introduced a pay-as-you-throw utility, they see an increase in the amount of waste diversion that they're seeing, anywhere from 6 to 40%. And they're also seeing the amount of waste generated going down considerably, up to 38%. So we want those outcomes in Saskatoon. So we're recommending the introduction of a pay-as-you-throw, where if residents have a smaller cart that they choose, that then they would pay a lower fee. What you'll see is the very large, we call it the extra large cart, which is our current service today. That's a 360 liter or a 95-gallon container. And there's two smaller options that, without any significant changes to our collections fleet, that our trucks would be able to handle today. So we'll be reporting to committee in September on more of the financial aspects of this. Certainly from our research from other cities, people are using not just the cost drivers for setting fees, they're also looking to incentivize diversion. So we have some options we'll be presenting to City Council in September. We looked at that curbside residential sector. More than 3/4 have what we call large yards, or a front footage of 40 feet or greater. So they are generating a significant volume of yard waste, and so that the size of the container will certainly have to consider that. We're not interested in double dipping here. However, I'd be lying to suggest that if we take $60 off of a property tax and it becomes $60 onto a utility bill, and that's a completely hypothetical number, by the way. That's exactly how that would work, because as we've already reported, we have an unsustainable funding model for our waste services today, and we have a funding gap that will need to be addressed in some way. So whether that's addressed through the property tax in the future or through a waste utility in the future, those decisions are yet ahead of us, and we'll step City Council through those considerations through our September reporting. So I would suggest that the fastest that we could get a service on the ground is about a year, by the time you procure all that needs to happen, whether that's publicly or privately. So it's about a year before you're actually on the ground.